Hello everyone, welcome to Mana Software Pathshala. This is Manideep. Today is going to be fun and useful. We are going to explore something we see every day, that is text, words, messages and names. They all are made up of text and Python that can help us work with them very easily. You will learn how to handle them smartly and make your programs even more powerful. So let's get started and enjoy the magic of Python together. Next, today let's discuss on string slicing, string methods, in operators, and based on the today's topics, we'll try to work on a simple program that is reverse string. This is the question which we have asked in the previous session. The answer for this is, let's discuss about string slicing with an example. Imagine your friend sends you a long message. Hey, let's meet at 5 p.m. in the cave. In this example, we have a message that says, hey, let's meet at 5 p.m. in the cave. This is a string and we want to pick out just the part that says 5 p.m. To do that, we use slicing, which means taking a small part of the string using its position numbers. In Python, every letter, space or a symbol is a string, has a position number starting from 0. So when we write message square bracket 18:23, we are asking Python to give us the characters starting from 18 up to 23. That part of the message is 5 p.m. So when we print the time, it shows 5 p.m. as an output. This is how slicing helps us get only the part we want from a bigger string. Next, let's discuss about string methods with an example. Let's say you are collecting email IDs from the users, but some of them type with an extra spaces or in an uppercase. In this example, we have an email stored in a variable called email, which has a value hello user @example.com. It has space at the beginning and end of the string with some capital letters. When working with the emails, it's good idea to clean it up before using it. For that, we have two string methods. One is dot strip and dot lower method. Dot strip method, it helps us to remove any extra spaces at the start and end of the string. Whereas dot lower method, this changes all the letters to the lowercase because email addresses are usually case insensitive. When we try to use email.strip.lower method, which first removes all the spaces and then converts everything to the lowercase. The final result is stored in the variable clean underscore email. When we try to print it out, it gives the output like hello user @example.com, removing all the spaces at start and end of the string and converts everything to the lowercase. Next, let's discuss about in and not in operators with an example. Consider you have a list of blocked words in a chat application. If a message has one, you can block it. Within this example, we have declared a variable message having a value. This is a spam message. Using the in operator, we gonna verify whether spam keyword is part of the message or not. If it is a part of, it gonna print block message as an output. Else, it gonna print message sent. Since spam keyword is part of the message, we are printing block message as an end result. So this is the output for this example. Consider a boyfriend took his girlfriend out for a dinner. He wanted to make her happy by picking a food that she might enjoy. He thought about her favorite food like pizza, pasta and burger. Then he asked, should we try noodles today? Before suggesting it, he is verifying whether the noodles were already part of her favorite list or not. In Python, in order to do that, not in operator is used. If noodles are not part of our list, then he suggests let's try noodles this time. If it's already part of her list, then he suggests you already like noodles. Let's have it again. This is how not in helps to check if something is missing from our list. As noodles is not part of our favorite list, we are trying to return shall we try noodles this time as an output for this example. Based on today's topics, let's work on an example that is reverse string. Let's see this with an example. Within this example, we have declared a variable text and initialized the value hello. In order to do a string reverse, we were using this line. But let's try to break it out very clearly so even a beginner can understand what exactly each part means. We are using string slicing in Python, which follows this format, that is text square bracket of start, stop and step. Let's see what happens with each part. First one is a start. This is where the slice will begin. In text :-1, we didn't write any value before the first column. So Python starts from the end of the string by default when step is negative. Next one is stop. This tells Python where to stop the slicing. Again we left it empty. When step is negative, this means Python will stop when it reaches to the beginning of the string. Next, step. This decides how to move through the string. A step of 1 means move forward. A step of minus means move backward, one character at a time. So minus 1 tells Python to go from end to the start. So putting all together, start from the end, stop when you reach the beginning, go back one step at a time because of minus 1. In order to make this session interactive, I have a question for you. I have declared a variable that is text and initialize the value. Write a Python program to check if the string is a palindrome. Ignore the spaces and the cases. Thanks for the session. Please like, share and subscribe on Software Pathshala and stay tuned for more updates. And let me know your comments in the comment section.